Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Georgia Lottery $3 Happy New Year 2025 ticket. This is part of the December 2024 series of tickets that came out in Georgia this past week. This one is a number match game, and there are two symbols you can find. There's a party hat for a triple your prize, and then there is that 2025 symbol where you can win $2,025. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Georgia Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.71, and it does look like you can win anywhere from $3 up to $20,025. And that's the glaring thing about this prize structure is that we're used to seeing around $150,000 for the top prize on a $3 ticket. So 20,000 seems, much low. It's obviously much lower than we normally see. However, the odds have been adjusted for that decrease in the top prize. So, 201 and 200,000, I think is fair. I guess I think better odds would be maybe like 1 in 150,000. That would be more fair, like compared to what we would normally see with $150,000 top prize at maybe 1 in a million odds. So, not too far off there. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. Looking at the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. So we will mention taxes in Georgia for any prize over $5,000. They're automatically going to take out 29.75% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of the game, so that is going to affect how I view this top prize. And so instead of $20,000, I'm going to view this as $14,067. And yeah, I mean, I just don't think I would be interested in a $3 ticket at that top prize. It's just not a significant enough top prize. And the odds have been adjusted to reflect a lower top prize, but still, 1 in 200,000 is still like a 0% chance of winning. So, if I'm going to have a 0% chance of winning something, it needs to be significant. And so, this is probably one that I wouldn't be interested in just because of that top prize. But with the adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 71 and 72%. Now, this is above the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets. So we'll see how this compares to other $3 tickets as we go through the video. But we do need to mention that the 71% top prize does include, the 71% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see a 71% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes. And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $50 prize level. So, if you are playing this, when you do win on it, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $3 and $50. And there's a split there. It's about 34 to 66. So a little over a third of these $50 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are winning. The other 66%, though, are going to join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds. Move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in every 371 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in $1,113 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really significant information if you are considering playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 62 and 63%. And this is above the minimum 60% payout that we look for the bottom 99% of prizes on all tickets. So 60% I would say is about average. So we'll see how this compares to other $3 tickets starting on this screen. So on this screen, we're tracking the increases and decreases in Georgia $3 tickets. And so you can see the data point for the this new 2025 ticket all the way over here on the right. So there was a little bit of an increase in value from the previous $3 ticket, but not quite up to where the previous other two tickets were at. So, I like to see increases in value, but it's still a decrease when you consider the last 4 months. So probably not one that I would be interested in, because we've had at least 3 tickets within this year that have had better payouts. If you are playing $3 tickets in Georgia, up here in green, you see the best ticket in every column. So if you're playing for overall value, Jumbo Bucks Crossword currently has the highest payout because the 15x cash word, I think they took it off the list of top prizes. I don't know why they took it off. Maybe all the top prizes have been won. I'm not sure, but Jumbo Bucks Crossword is now the best ticket you can get as far as overall value. If you're playing for odds, Happy Holidays and 15x the money have the best odds. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Jumbo Bucks Crossword has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. And then if you're more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Flaming Hot Sevens has the most money at the top of the prize structure. And then we are keeping track of top prizes over here as well if you are interested in that. Now here on this page, we are ranking Georgia $3 tickets based on overall payout. 71.24 was good enough for 9th place on this list, so right in the middle of the list. And you can see when you compare to the 2024 ticket, this does have a little bit less value. And I never like to see when you have it's like comparing apples to apples. I never like to see these decreases in value, even if it is just a very small decrease like we see here. I don't like to see that. This is, like I said, middle of the list, so it's just kind of a meh kind of ticket. And we do have better $3 tickets that you can get, and they're fun tickets, the crossword, bingo. And so I would much rather play one of these tickets rather than just a number match, middle of the road, boring ticket like this new Happy New Year ticket is. So this would be a pass for me. Here on this page, we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Let's see, 62.34 is good enough for 4th place. So this is a relatively friendly ticket to the average player. So it's definitely not a high roller type ticket. It's more of a like average guy kind of ticket. But still, you've got bingo and crossword that has more payout for the average player. And to me, these games are more fun. So, this new Happy New Year ticket is it just wouldn't be on my radar to buy, just because it's boring, not a great payout. Just like I said before, just a meh kind of ticket. Here on this page, we get to compare $3 tickets across states. And so you can see the top 10 slots here are Georgia $3 tickets. That means Georgia's very competitive in the $3 ticket category. Now, that does not mean that Georgia has great $3 tickets. All it means is that the $3 ticket category, just in general, is not a strong category. Unfortunately, all of these payouts are too low. Even the number one ticket, the number one $3 ticket that we've seen from the 6 states, 73% is, it's not super terrible, but it's not where $3 ticket value should be, I don't think. But you can see, let's see, 2025. So Happy New Year in 8th place overall. And the reason that Georgia takes up all of these top 10 spots is because Massachusetts doesn't have $3 tickets. I'm sure that if they did, the $3 tickets there would have way more value than what Georgia is offering. Now here on this page, we have the top 36 $3 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. 62.34 was good enough for 3rd place on this list. So again, competitive, relatively friendly ticket compared to what other $3 tickets have. Now here on this page, this is an important one. This is to give a little bit more context as to how low the payout is on this new Happy New Year ticket. The best $2 ticket we've seen on the channel came out of Georgia. It had 75% payout. And, when Georgia does this, they set the bar for every ticket that costs more than $2. So, if a $3 ticket doesn't have at least 75% payout, I'm not interested in it, because I know that Georgia can make a $3 ticket at 75% payout, but they're holding back, 4 percentage points. That I'm not interested. I'm not interested in participating when the state is gonna, tip the scale and it for its advantage that heavily. So yeah, not you know, it's backwards. You should never have cheaper tickets with higher payouts than more expensive tickets. And so, you know, this is something that Georgia needs to take a look at and make sure that every $3, every ticket that costs more than $2 has higher than 75% payout. So it's just something that I'm not interested in taking part in. So anyways, on this page we have the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. There are no $3 tickets here, so you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 friendliest tickets to the average player. No $3 tickets here, but we do have that $2 ticket from Georgia. Fast 20s has a very competitive payout for the average player, you know, competing with $50 and $100 tickets. So, you know, low boy tickets can be competitive by this metric if the overall payout's good enough and the prize structure is done in a particular way. But that's about it for the Georgia Lottery $3 Happy New Year 2025 ticket. Not interested. I wouldn't spend my money on this. It's just kind of a boring ticket in a not great category. You know, I wouldn't buy a $3 ticket when I've got a $2 ticket with a higher payout. It just is not something that I would be interested in. But if you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.